Hello, and welcome to today's reading. I am Liz Zamorski. I'm here pulling cards. This is a live tarot reading. I'm so happy you're here. Today, I am your human spirit guide with my Claire Pop karaoke singing, card pulling love. So if you have a question that you have for the cards, just go ahead and put it in the chat box. It's helpful to me if you're chatting with me, if you put your questions in all caps, because I'm trying to monitor the comments at the same time as I'm going live. So if you do have a question, go ahead and put it in the comments in an all caps format, or like add emojis or something that'll catch my eye. But for right now, I'm going to get us started, and I'm just going to start pulling cards from the wisdom of the Oracle for us to see what the energy is of the collective. And if you do like this reading and you want to give me some love, I've got a virtual tip jar down there on PayPal. You can also join my Patreon, or you can book a private reading with me on my website. All of that's linked down below. So let's see what's going on. I've got 3 cards here from Wisdom of the Oracle, and it looks like we've got number 8, community. We've got number 47, go the distance. And we've got number 36, come to the edge. And what this energy feels like to me, it feels like you've been in a situation where things have just felt like they're really stagnant, that you've been feeling like you're pretty lost, like you've been looking for a way out, you've been looking for that well, you've been looking for that way of coming up to the surface to get some air, and that things have just been lagging. So this is really a call to step outside of your comfort zone. Like, even though you've been wandering, it feels like you've been on this very specific path, but what you're being called to do is step out of your comfort zone and close out that old cycle. I'm seeing the numbers 8, 9, and 11 here. So this feels like you're taking the steps to close out the cycle, and you're coming to a point where you're going to really feel like you're totally, embraced, that you're totally supported by the other side, that you are really moving forward in a way that's totally aligned with who you are. So this is exciting energy. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers on these about this community card, please. What else do they need to know about this community card? This is an 8, which in tarot is the strength card. So it feels like you're really going to be finding strength through your community. Let me turn on my light here, see if that adds some light here. You're going to be finding strength in the community around you and strength in the people around you. And that's going to be really beautiful energy for you if you feel like you've been in the desert, because the desert is such a lonely, isolating place where it feels like there are no resources. So it feels like this community card is really coming in to say that you're going to have strength in numbers, that reaching out to friends, but also to loved ones, just kind of reaching out into the void and seeing if there's a hand there for you. That's going to help. Out of the good tarot, for the clarifier for the 8, you got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Earth, which is Ace of Pentacles energy, and 9 of Water. So there again, we have another 9 energy. So it really feels like you're taking the final steps to close out a cycle. And with this Ace of Pentacles, it feels like this community, this Ace of Earth, feels like this community is really going to give you deeper roots. It's really going to help set you off on a path where you're going to feel abundant, where you're going to have roots that are sewn into the very fiber of your being, and you're going to really be able to start soaring, really going up. Let me just check, because there's nobody in here, so I'm not sure if this is actually going live. Let me just see something real fast. No. Well, I'm just going to hope that this is live, that this is in fact live on YouTube, because there's nobody else in here right now. But so it just feels like you're really sowing these roots for where you're headed to. And this 9 of Water, this goes with the 9 of Cups in tarot. So it feels like you're really being called to make the leap, that the abundance that you're looking for is actually going to be something that you're sowing your roots, and that this is going to help propel you into the next step. But this is going to require you to follow your intuition and trust who's coming in as your community. It feels like there's been some glitches in the past where you felt like maybe you'd found your people, maybe you'd found your community or your tribe, and then it just didn't launch. It didn't work out, or you were like, it was, you were finding touch points with people, but it wasn't actually the makings of a long-lasting friendship. And you had the feeling in the beginning that it would be, so you were all excited, but once it kind of lifted off, you saw like, actually, we just seem to have things in common, but these aren't like my tribe. So just use your discernment with the community aspect as well. Okay, go the distance. Oh my gosh, this is your second ace that you're getting. Second ace. So this is the Ace of Fire is coming out with this go the distance. And one more, please. Let's see. Okay, and we got 8 of Fire. So it feels like with this go the distance that you're probably dealing with a fire sign, which is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And yeah, another 8. So we've got 2 9s, 2 8s, 2 aces, and the 2 aces feel like they represent the ones, which is like this 11. So this go the distance card is an 11 energy. You have this ace and this ace, which are 2 1s. And you've got these 2, where was it? You got these 2 8s, the community in this one. And you've got these 2 9s. So it just feels like there's all these repeating numbers where it's like really hitting home to you that you're guided, you're supported, but that there is a lot going on. So this ace of fire and fire, things are going to be moving quickly. Go the distance. It's like settle on your goal, figure out what that's going to be, and then start propelling yourself toward it. Go the distance. That 8 of Fire, things are going to be moving quickly. That's an 8 of Wands. So it's like once you've decided what you're going to go toward, you can really just start moving. It feels like the Chariot as well. Hi, whoever's in here, welcome. And if you want a card pulled, just let me know. Come to the Edge. Pulled Messenger of Air. That's like the Page of Cups. Whoops. And 6 of Water. This is also like 6 of Cups. Or Messenger of Air is like Page of Swords. And this 6 of Water is 6 of Cups. So it feels like with this Page of Swords energy that there's some pretty fast moving energy coming in with that, where it feels like you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to stop wishing on things that are not actually aligning with who you are. Like it feels like you've been wishing for things and manifesting things that are coming in, but it's almost like childlike dreams, things that you dreamed of a long time ago. So you haven't really been able to launch it, lift it off. So it feels like leave behind the message here, leave behind, cut out the things that keep you in that childlike way of thinking and being, and move forward, move out of that comfort zone, start allowing yourself, start challenging yourself to move toward the things and the experiences and the people and, everything that's going to take you to that adult next level. So come to the edge, step out of your comfort zone. It looks like nobody's going to come here live today. That's fine. So I am going to cut this short. I'm not going to just sit here with nobody here. But so this is a beautiful reading. 8, 8, 9, 9, 11, 11. Like this is a lot of angelic, a lot of spiritual energy that's really surrounding you right now. Oh, hi, Ree. Yeah, welcome. You can totally get a reading. Okay, we do have somebody in here. What would you like to know? The lines are open and ready for you. Absolutely, you can get a reading. And if you want to support me further, I do have a virtual tip jar on PayPal down below. You're welcome. You're so welcome here. I was just about to get off too, so you got in right in time. What would you like to know? Or do you just want a general reading? Just let me know. And I feel like for you, I have this mega deck. Well, can I know if Aaron is happy in his relationship and what does he think of me? Sure. Let's see. That's 2 different questions. So I'll start pulling on the first question. Then if somebody else comes in, I'll ask for them. But so far it's just you. So you'll get 2 questions. I'm going to pull. I've combined my Goddess Power and Divine Feminine deck. And I feel like this one gives like super powerful. Okay. Super powerful. And the second question, super powerful, very emotional readings. So let's see here. This one's for Ree, please. And if you can take a moment and like, share, and subscribe on my page, then you'll never miss a live reading and a free tarot card pull. That really helps me grow my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Thank you. That one. All right. Listen, this is some strong energy. Hi, Jesse. You can let me know if you want me to pull you a card and if you have any questions. Yeah, absolutely, Jesse. Just let me know what your question is. Okay. Thanks, Ree. Anybody, please sub, like, share. I really appreciate it. So you got these two super strong cards, Ree. And what it feels like right now is that there's a lot of really strong feminine energy. So I don't know if it feels like this is a third party situation. So it feels like Aaron is in a relationship with somebody else, not you. And that it's just like this really strong, very overbearing, almost pushy female energy where she really like takes like the reins and holds him back. And she's like, this is what I want. This is how I need you to act. And it feels like he's really fenced in. And so with your first question, is Aaron happy in his relationship? Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And so in this relationship, like answering the question whether he's happy or not, it feels like it's an I don't know situation on his end. Like he doesn't even know if he's happy or not. But she does, if I'm answering like just out of my intuition, she does not look happy to me. She looks like she's in this situation. She's got her hands on her hips and she's looking for a way out of it. That she's looking for a way out. So and when it says I don't say yes unless it's a holy hell yes, my answer is no. I don't think that he's happy in his relationship. I think he's ready for the way out and he's tired of being walked all over. So if you're the person in the relationship with Aaron, I think you need to also go back and look at the way that you're interacting in the relationship because it feels like it's a no. If you're the one who's in the relationship with him, so whoever's in the relationship with him, it just feels like he is being walked on. That somebody is like keeping him in his place. And like, even if he would want to leave, he just doesn't know how. What does he think of you? That's what he thinks of you. That you have got a strong head on your shoulders. It's like, he looks at you as somebody who, where like this makes me think of that show Vikings, where it's like the Ragnar thought he was like the man, but really his wife, because she reminds me of his wife all the time. Like somewhere deep inside, he knew that the wife was the one who was really in charge, but it was like his ego would not let him access that because he had to be the man. And so with this, it feels like he does see you in that way where it's like, it's almost intimidating, but I'm not saying like, do not bring yourself down to the level that you think he needs you to be at. Like the thing is that you have set your bar high. You need to set your bar high and step in further into this energy. Be the bigger person and then let him rise up to you. Because right now, like there's someone who's bossing him around. There's a difference between being a boss and a leader. A leader has a vision and has the strength where other people want to follow them. Listen, if he left you for a housemate of his, he's the one suffering. He's the one suffering. He's the one suffering. And he knows that he made a mistake. But you being this, I would let him go. He made his decision. This goddess of discernment, he made his decision. And you are here. So you need to embrace this and keep going with this. For real. Like you are the leader. He knew it, but he let his ego get in the way, being like, well, she's not gonna get one over on me. You're welcome. Jesse, how does my twin flame feel when he comes to me in the astral projection? Thank you. If anyone else wants a reading, let me know. And please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. Okay. I got, listen, this one's for Jesse. Jesse, I got these four. I'm going to call these 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesse, tell me which one. 1 through 4. Ree, just while I'm waiting for Jesse to respond, Ree, totally. Okay, 2. I I just want you to be healthy and happy. You are the leader. You're going to go far. Okay. So Jesse, your question is, how does your twin flame feel when he comes to you in the astral projection? Artemis, focus. This feels like there is, oh my gosh, I am getting chills because there are 4 people watching right now. I've had 4 likes and this is a 4. So I want you to also go Google 444 Jesse, okay? Look up 444 angel number or 444 spiritual number because it feels like there's a message for you there too that will resonate. But 4 is a number of foundation. 4 is all about like setting up your house, setting up your foundation. So it feels like this is a fundamental part of your journey on this life path is astral projecting and meeting this twin flame. But it feels like this is something like fundamental to your life mission, that you are supposed to be carrying something out with this twin flame and you're building the foundation. And what it feels like is happening on the astral plane when you guys are connecting in while you're sleeping or when you're astral projecting is that you are honing in on the subjects. If I'm speaking like over, if you need me to clarify anything, just ask. But it feels like you are speaking, like you're connecting on a level where you're having to hone down all of this energy because it feels like it's really big energy. And so you're having to focus down because it feels like there's something like, it's almost like there's something in your DNA that needs to be activated and that this projection is trying to activate for you. But it's like, you need to really hone down into it together. So it feels like your mission with them right now is actually, it may feel like it's paused or that it's going longer, but it's like you're building a foundation to really pinpoint that focus for you guys to be able to move forward in whatever your mission is together. Does that make sense, Jesse? And if you need me to clarify anything, just ask. But it feels like this card is all about like, you're like lasering down in, you're like funneling down in all of this big energy and getting it down because this is going to help you guys actually like build that foundation that you can build on. Okay. So it feels like this is really, I just keep feeling like it's not shooting the arrow up. It's like shooting the arrow inward or like really laser pinpointing. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, Sania, I think, was next. And I really need to, let me see. Okay, I'm reading about Subhajit. Yes, very random, 9. You can totally be added to the list. Please let me know your question. And please also like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so this one is for Sania. You got My Bago. The warrior saint, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. So this feels very much like the way that, thank you so much, love. Sania, it feels like with Subhajit is that the way that he feels about you is that you are like a light. You're a very balanced light is the way that he views you. But that with this sword over the head, there's like a fear projection. Like you're projecting fear. So when he looks at you, it's like he can see that light. He can see that thing he wants to move toward, but that with the sword up in the air, it's like, don't get too close. Don't get too close. Don't step too close. Don't stand. So I call this karaoke. This is like, sometimes I just have to break into song. Sania, I'm just going to pull you one more other thing real fast because I feel like there was something else. Yeah. Happy. 26. Listen, put down your sword. Put down your sword because this is how this ends up. If you can just like put down your weapons. Okay. There's something very rigid in you. There's something that feels like you're trying to like create a boundary, create a border, protect yourself. I totally get it. But if you can put down that sword, it's a love time. It's a happy. Okay. Hold on. I got to take a little disco ball water. So allow yourself to be happy, honey. Okay. Let him see this in you. Let him see you be pure light. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Baydre. Love ya. What are my Virgo's current feelings and actions toward me? Everybody's coming in for some love. Is everybody looking to, thank you. Is everybody looking for love? Is everybody looking to nest? If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I guess you're looking for a little winter bay. And if you're down in the Southern Hemisphere, you're looking for a little summer lovin'. Love it. Enjoy it. Have some fun. Listen, Bay Dre. What are your Virgo's current feelings and actions towards you? Number 3, Empress, baby. Number 3, this is divine feminine feeling. This is love. This is nurturing. This is standing on your own 2 feet. And this can scare the hell out of some people because when they see a strong feminine energy, even if you're a man, if they see a strong feminine energy, that means nurturing. That means love. That means standing in your light. That means holding on to that love bundle that she's got right there. Okay. So I just want to say, this is the way your Virgo sees you. And Virgos can be a little like, sometimes. Don't dim your fire. Don't dim your light. You shine, okay? We need more of that in the world. You shine. And if you want me to pull another card, just let me know, honey. All right, let's see. Very random. I'm very random myself. So, what are Joshua's feelings towards you? Thank you so much. I love being adorable. Love being adorable. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to give me a virtual tip, you can do that on PayPal. Links down below. I so appreciate it. And you can find me on Insta. You can find me on Facebook. You can book private reading. Okay, let's see. I love your energy too. You're the best. I can only do this if you guys have good energy too. So thank you so much for people being here. Let me see. Joshua was the name. 6 of air. Dun, dun, dun. Listen, I feel like, okay, so this would be like 6 of swords in the regular tarot. And what this is making me think of actually, because I read tarot based on like the typical Rider-Waite tarot meanings as well. But in swords, like 6 of swords, this is conflict, da, 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 da. But what is coming into my head right now is actually, doesn't that look like the ship from Peter Pan? And it feels like Joshua's feelings toward you, it's like a boy who doesn't want to grow up. That's what that Peter Pan thing is coming in for me. Like you're the Wendy and he's the Peter. Oh my God, that makes me want to cry. I don't know why that made me so emotional. Like he's the Peter Pan who doesn't want to grow up, and you're the Wendy who like has to keep all the shit in line and like take care of all the kids in the nursery and like make sure everybody's slept and fed. And like, it just feels like you're that person in so many people's lives where like you're the sounding board, or you're the person they call, or like you're the one who is like the mother of the group somehow. Like even if you're a male, like you have this like mother hen, mother duck, Wendy energy. And it just feels like he's looking, because you're taking care of him, he's looking at you like, oh, she's going to be, or you are going to be the reason that they don't have to grow up, that he doesn't have to like grow up and put on his big boy pants one leg at a time. And so it just feels like it's not that he doesn't respect you, but it's that like you're serving a purpose that allows him to stay small. Not your fault. I'm not like, listen, you got to step in, Wendy. But it's just like, that's the energy that I'm getting off of this, is that like, it's creating the way that he is and the way that you are. It's creating this dynamic between the two of you where it can feel like he's allowed to never grow up. I don't know if he wants to grow. Let's see what's going on. Chaos and conflict. This is crazy. Listen, look, this was 6 of swords. This is a 6 energy as well. So look up the number 66, or like start taking notice if like 6 comes in. I'm not going to say the third 6, don't worry. But this feels like there's, see, so this like zebra is wearing like giraffe pattern, and the pattern is like kind of breaking up off of the zebra, and you can see the zebra underneath. So that, 6. I'm telling you. But this feels like you've been trying, like your true colors are going to start showing through, and you need to let it. You need to let your true colors show through, because if you don't, it's going to feel like this constant like chaos, and it's going to feel like you're not being genuine to yourself. So whatever, this is different than the Peter Pan thing. This feels like you've been trying to fit yourself into other people's boxes. You're a zebra. Things feel like in your mind, in the back of your mind, like you want things to be like black and white. Like, give me a yes or give me a no. I don't want none of this spotty stuff. So it feels like you've been trying to fit into this giraffe stuff and like stick your neck out for people. You know what sticking your neck out means? Like you're taking risks for other people. And now through this chaos and conflict, like your true color, you couldn't hold it back. Your true colors are showing. So let your true colors show, baby. Let yourself be the real you. Because whether that's Joshua or someone else, the best thing you can do is be authentic to you. Let the other patterns go away. Just let it show, because that will attract in the exact perfect right person for you. And whether that's him or not, we don't know. It feels like he wants something from you that is not going to be long lasting, because you're going to start growing up. And if he doesn't want to grow up, hasta la vista, baby. So it just feels like allow yourself to show your true colors. Be true to yourself, and that will attract in the right tribe. Does anybody else have a question? Or else I'll just shut this one down for today, and I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. If that's all, I'm going to shut this down. Love all of you. Thank you so much for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will be back on tomorrow. If you subscribe to me, you'll get the notification when I go live again. So I will see you soon. Love you so much. Bye.